Now, you
Yeah.
talked about an accident that happened 16 months ago. Not the one 10 years ago, but the one 16 months ago. How did that affect your glow? We got about 10 minutes or so, 12 minutes for the show. So can we go about
Yeah,
7 minutes on that part? Because I know it's
sure.
very important.
You know, I find it quite mysterious that I have this aha, beautiful miracle experience where not one thing was hurt. And 16 months ago, I was sitting at a stoplight on my way home from yoga, and I was hit rear-ended twice by the same person because they were not watching. I had to at least have been 50 miles an hour.
Wow.
And I was thrown into the depths of an unfathomable concussion, to the point, I mean, my next book will be about this because I want to help people that go through it. You,
So what
I
happened to your
was,
back?
yeah, I could hardly speak. I could not read. I was left with migraines I never had before. I remember you lose every filter instantly, and I was very good at living the glow life. I remember I was just in fetal position in my bathroom because light, sound, touch, everything is just instantly raw, like you never had a filter. And for the period of 6 weeks, I was at a terrible, terrible concussion recovery. So they called themselves without a neurologist. And this is a bit of a soapbox because it is so important, it's so critical those first weeks. But I was left suffering immensely. For about 3 weeks, I didn't know who I was. I knew my name, but I had no connection.
Yeah.
And I remember a glow never left me. I would just sit with glow, and I loved the Black Madonnas. And I would go to all the Black Madonnas that I knelt before, and I would receive their blessing.
So you would visualize their presence in front of you.
Yeah, and the time that I spent with them, which will be part of the next book. But the being thrown into the depths that I could not have fathomed existed, and fighting my way back literally from hell for the past 16 months.
A dark night of the
I
soul doesn't exactly describe that one.
no, it's very, very, very intense.
Did you feel like
Thank
the light of the glow was almost like the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak, that was going to help you move to the other side?
I called it a concussion cave. Um, glow held me steady during this most intense experience. I would say it was absolutely essential to get a very, very good medical team. Absolutely essential to utilize all of my esoteric tools, work with my people that I take an East and West,
Yeah. Right.
concept to bring me back to a whole functioning person. I still suffer with the migraines. I hope that will not always be the case. However,
Mm-hmm.
as I was just a few months ago, there's a Hermetic principle, which are the laws that existed before universal laws. And one of them is the law of polarity. There's an opposite in everything. But this version that I read through the lens of the Jewish Kabbalah, which is the sect of the Jewish religion that studies the most ancient rites, you know, and Hermeticism, that which is Hermeticism. So their interpretation was there is opposite in all things, and actually in them they are the same. And I was like, oh my God, I had this aha, white miracle, and this whoa, dark depth, truly another miracle that I could have died. It definitely has transformed and transmuted me 100 times more than the first.
So the polarity was the two accidents.
And the way their effect on me is the same.
And so the second one threw you into deep darkness through all the disconnections you had neurologically.
Yes. And so because of the team that I mean, 15 medical, and outside of that, another 10 esoteric and Eastern medicine practitioners. It is not a simple thing. The brain is amazing and can heal over time. However, it is so critical to make sure that you're getting good care. And this, you know, I'm still digesting and trying to understand it all. But even in the depths of this experience, and absolutely being forced to see every tiniest bit of me, all I can tell you is I completely resonate and would repeat 1 million times a day Socrates' final words, which were, all I know is I know nothing. Show me the way. Because right now I cannot read, I cannot hardly speak.
Yeah.
And it happened 1 month before I was supposed to publish my book.
And here you are in complete darkness and neurologically not being able to find your way home. Yeah. But yet you had these few things like the glow, the Black Madonnas, to just kind of be your guiding light.
Yeah.
And also through medical help, you were able to piece all of this together again.
And it expands even more. You know, I'm not the same. I have had as big of a transmutation, which means to transform into a higher thing, as the miracle accident.
So I want to ask this question, and I'm going to challenge you and say, answer this in 1 minute. Okay. For anybody that's had something similar, that they have been lost either physically or otherwise, what advice would you give them?
To know yourself, to do all the work, to clear out all the yucky stuff. Because at the end of the day, knowing yourself and your connection with your higher, I don't like to give my terms, because we're all pointing to the same thing. You know, the great above, your higher power, universal source. That is what is so important within and with the great above, and is the perfect Hermetic axiom: as above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. if we are as expansive as the universe, and we are the same, and we are connected, and we are one, we're always guided. The dots connect, the right doctor shows up, the right connection is made to help us heal and become more through our most difficult life experiences. Was that 1 minute?
Yep, a bit over. That's okay. It's a good answer. You know, what's not said in there is blame. And I'm sure there's sadness, there's probably shame, but you're not projecting that out into blame or anger at maybe others, or projecting that onto other people. That's what I'm getting as I've talked to you before on these topics, and that never comes into your universe. And I think that's just as important.
True.
That you're totally containing it in your own journey and in your own responsibility. We're coming to the end of the show, and would you like to share about any projects you're putting out there or getting out to the world?
Sure. The book just completely fully launched. The website is www.aglowlife.com. All the versions are out there, even audio, thanks to being chosen for a beta test for AI voice. 4 hours is all it took.
Wow.
And she's my girl. Like, I'm helping her fix the pronunciation right now, but all the ebook, the hardback, the softback, everything's available, all on social media. It's up and going. So I would encourage you, whether your term is glow or you want to learn more about glow, just jump in and join the journey. Or maybe you have glow and you want to learn more about it. It's a beautiful, beautiful way to navigate life.
Indeed it is. Thank you, Alea Zane.
And thank you.
The website is www.aglowlife.com, correct?
Correct.
Thank you for being on the show.
Thanks.
This is Bart Sharp, and this is Becoming Quantum Conscious at United Public Radio Network and UFO Paranormal Radio Network at 107.7 and 105.3. And next week we're having Colette Corcoran, who will be on the topic of sacred sexuality and the divine splendor of growth. I usually end the show. Can you give like a 30-second soundbite of just general advice for people?
Find your glow. Start this journey, because it truly, for me, has been the most important and thrilling and beautiful addition to my life.
Indeed. Thank you so much, Alea, and we'll see everybody next week.